Hey, how y'all doing on today? Yeah, I know I'm do Saturday Sabbath. I know I'm trying to gather all the visions up, everything God been telling me, and just do it on the Saturday video, which would have been yesterday, which would have been August. I always go back to the dates, which would have been August the 12th, cause today is Sunday, which is August the 13th. So I'm doing a video August the 13th, but it's the day after Saturday Sabbath, y'all. Yeah. So I'm just saying, hey to everybody, how y'all doing? Y'all good? That's good. I don't want all my videos, just every time I come on, I'm getting a warning, y'all. So I just be trying to small talk, chop it up with you. But the warnings, they coming too now. But I don't want every time I come, this fear just come up on people. This fear come up on people. Because I'm coming with the warnings now. He appointed me specifically to do warnings. He told me that he want me doing warnings. So I got good stuff to say too now. I got good stuff to say too. But he specifically assigned me to deliver warnings. Yeah. So, and I asked him, I was like, well, I don't have encouraging words like everybody else. Shoot. Why I got to deliver these warnings? So who you think gonna have more followers? Who you think more people gonna listen to? I don't care about all this. I just post what I post, even if one person. It ain't gotta be nobody. It really just be like, I did what God told me to do. Let me push on. So I don't really care about that. But just in this society, normally when you talk about good things, you're gonna normally attract more people than when you talk about bad things, because people don't want to hear the bad and correction, but they want to hear the blessings and the release and the outpours that's coming. But they don't want to hear all that other stuff that come with it too. So this what I'm assigned to do warnings. So that's what I do. And I do it and I don't care. And I don't care how you feel about it. And it just like, let me do what God told me to do, get out of my way. Cause if you step in the way of what God got me doing, you will be cursed. So just let me do what I do. Let me say what I say. And whatever you feel, just keep to yourself. Do not touch not God's anointed. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. You can't speak against His anointed. Don't even say nothing against a prophet. Like, you don't know if they're a prophet or not. Me, I keep my mouth off of them. Because God could be sending them, unless God personally tell me to speak against it. But if God ain't said nothing about speaking against a prophet, even if I see them in the wrong, I'm not going to expose or put them on blast and let God tell me to. And He do got people that's appointed to do that too. But if God ain't told me to speak on them, I keep my mouth closed when it comes to prophets now. Because even though it's false prophets around, it's real ones. And don't try. I just feel that's something I don't do. But yeah, I was just speaking, said hey to everybody. I'm tired. Yes, y'all, I am so tired. I had a long week. This week my kids was in school, and with Satan, he can't kill me. Like he can't kill me. So I got a form of protection on me. So what he do is he'll just inconvenience me. So everything will just be like an inconvenience, which it mean like I feel like my time could be like time I can be putting into other things. It just be like a delay type thing go on with me. Cause he can't kill me. So he just delay my time, and it just aggravates me sometimes, y'all. So I had got my kids to school this week, and of course it was a delay. One of my daughters, she got accepted into the school, and then my other daughter didn't get accepted into the school. So I'm looking, and I ain't getting no reply back. So I called, like, hey, I see one of my daughters got accepted, but the other daughter didn't get accepted. So when I called, they was like, we only have an application on your other daughter. And that's impossible, because I got two. They're less than a year apart. My last two daughters, they less than a year apart. So I consider them to be twins. They close to twins gonna be. I had 2 kids in 1 year. So me, I'm just like, ain't no way. One of my daughters got accepted and the other didn't. So I did the application, and I did it so late. Normally you can't even get accepted, unless you do it early. And so when they said that, I was like, dog, it's going to be a possibility. They might have to go to 2 different schools, because one got accepted, one didn't. And then, I just was like, it's just whatever at this point. And so I did the application, and then they did finally end up accepting the second daughter at the new school. So when they accepted her at the new school, like I said, it just be a delay. It just be a spirit of delay. That's all Satan could do. It just, at this point, all he could do to me is just delay. Delay. So my daughter, she got accepted to school. So when I go to school and try to do everything, you know, as far as like getting everything done for her, like registering, one of my daughters, boom, everything good, no problem. The other daughter, the same daughter, I mean, they had to kick her whole application out, redo the whole, like it was something systematically with her application, but she still went the first day. She didn't have no problems or nothing like that. But it took a minute before she could even show up in the school system. They still allowed her to go to school, stuff like that, even though she wasn't in the system. They weren't like, okay, you got to do all this other stuff. It's like she just was going forward every day. Like she was, like everything was in the clear, even though it wasn't in the clear. And, you know, I was telling her, I'm like, you ain't fully in the school yet. I said, it's stuff I got to do. So I did that. Like, it just been like a delay. And then on top of all that, y'all, yeah, I've been dealing with a headache for the past, like, 4 days. Like, the whole week, since school started, I've been having this headache. So I'm like, don't talk to me with no headache. I've been having this migraine. God removed it and took everything away. So when I woke up, I was like, oh, I ain't got no headache no more. But I had to go like 3-4 days with this headache, and I was praying against it too. And when I pray against it, even if I feel it, I just gotta walk like I ain't got it. So that's how I pretty much was doing, and it finally just cleared itself out by the end of the week. So I'm feeling much better now. But beginning of the week, dealing with this school, dealing with all these delays, unnecessary delays. I'm like, dog, I got to go up to this school, you know, and do all this other unnecessary stuff. Because for one of my daughters, the stuff just wasn't, like, processed. So that means it's more time with me going up to the school where I supposed to be at home resting, and more time with me doing all this extra stuff. But they both in school now, so everything good. So, yeah, I was just speaking, saying, hey to y'all. I don't just be want to come on here with the warnings, but you already know what it is. You already know what it's finna be now. So, this is one of the videos where I just want to speak to y'all. Yeah, let me see what's going on. I got this ice. Every time I do this video, I got this ice. Every time I do this video, I got this ice. And it just made me want to eat it. So I'm going to have to eat this ice. So, yeah. So that's what's been going on. I've been a busy week just getting everybody in school. But everybody's in school now. Everything is stabilized. It ain't been no delays. So, I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. I be in overdrive. When I be in overdrive about something, my mind just be on whatever need to be, like, yeah. When I be in overdrive, the only thing that matters to me is accomplishing whatever goal I got to do. So, don't nothing else matter when I'm in overdrive. When I'm mentally in overdrive, I can't explain it. But when I'm mentally in overdrive, it's like, don't nothing on the outside matter. Like, only thing matters is whatever this goal is, whatever I'm supposed to be focused on, whatever I'm supposed to be doing, whatever results I'm trying to get. That's how my mind be when I be in overdrive, y'all. So earlier this week, I was just in this overdrive. I'm still in overdrive about some stuff some stuff in the works. So I'm in overdrive mentally about it. So it's just like, I can't hear no. Like, can't nobody tell me no when I'm in overdrive mentally. Like, it's nothing you can do or say, like, yeah, y'all. So what I need to talk about? Hey, Corwin. Come here, Corwin. My daughter. The one that hacked my phone. That always be calling her mama cheap. Come here, Corwin. I'm finna let her talk to y'all. Because she got so much to say about her cheap mama. Yes, look, she come. Hey.
Hey.
I'm up here talking to the people about you. I said you always talk bad about your mama, call me cheap. You hacked my phone. What you got to say?
My mother is very cheap.
See? That's all you got to say? Girl, no, I'm not. I just be trying to save money everywhere I go. That's all. That's not cheap. Huh? Yeah, I just try to save money. So I'm teaching them early to save money. She all call me cheap everywhere I go. I'm like, girl, look, I got about 2 of everything. 2 little sisters. Y'all less than a year apart. So when I get 1 shoe, I got to get 2 shoes. Everything I buy have to be in sets of 2s. Because basically, that's as close to twins as I'm going to get because they both less than a year apart. But, yeah, me and her, I be tickled about her, though. Yeah. So what I'm going to say? What I got to say to y'all today? Because I ain't got nothing bad to say. I had a couple of visions. One vision, you know, like sometimes with the vision when God show me stuff, it's like a confidentiality. It's like I can't disclose unless he tell me to disclose what go on with these people that he show me. It's not for me to go public about it. So I had did a video. God came me on the Saturday, Sabbath. I was asleep. Then boom, Saturday I had this vision. Boom, so vivid, so much. I see everything going on. I heard everything going on. So I texted my daughter. I can't speak on this vision because this vision is dealing with someone. And I was just speaking on it to my daughter. And that's why she sent the text message to me like, "Damn, Mama, you always, Mama, you always come me, but it's just in your face, Mama. God said it's in your face, but you keep asking me, but it's right in your face, Mom." That's how my daughter came to me, y'all. When God be talking through her, sure, he be so stern. When I be asking questions, that's how he be coming. So I don't know what kind of God these people be trying to portray out here. But some stuff you be like, do I even want to come before and speak and ask? I don't care. He'll answer me if I got a question or something. 9 times out of 10, he'll answer. 9 times out of 10, he'll answer. Sometimes he'll be like, it's in your face. And then I'm like, dog, if it's in my face, why I can't see it? If what you showing me is in my face, I don't even know what I done jumped into in this vision right here. But if you saying it's in my face and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking and I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think my daughter knows something I don't know. She just won't tell me though. She just won't tell me what it is. So yeah, I'm just like, just babbling, y'all. Babbling. Okay, let me see. What else I had to dream about? I was asking God about Noah. And in the days of Noah. I was asking him about the days of Noah. I asked him about the days of Noah because we going right back into the history of it, because history repeats itself. So I was just like, God, what was going on during the days of Noah? You know, like it got so bad that he had to destroy humanity. He did what he had to do, and he destroyed humanity. Kayon, did you want to say hey? This is my other daughter right here. She wants to say hey.
Hi.
Let me see. Hey.
Hi.
Okay. Because Corwin, she said hey. So that's her sister right there. They playing outside for a little bit. But I don't know if you seen her or not. I couldn't tell because I had tried to move the camera. She was at an angle. But yeah, I asked God about Noah and the times of Noah. And it's a book they deal with Noah. And it's from the book of Enoch. But the book of Enoch been banned. That book been banned. So I was asking God about, God, what happened during the times of Noah? What happened during the times of Noah? And the book of Enoch get into details about what went on during the times of Noah. So if anybody wants to like just get some clarity about the Noah days and way more depth, try to read that book Enoch. The book of Enoch. It was a prophet that came. And I just started reading it. But it goes into the times and the days of Noah that's been hidden from us. God said it's the reason why that book was taken out of the Bible. And it has nothing to do with the people feeling like it has nothing to do with watching out for the people. basically it's an agenda that was being pushed. So that book was removed purposely. So I'm trying to find the book of Enoch, which is kind of hard to do because it's been banned, and I've been reading that. So that's what I'm doing right now, just reading that a little bit, reading about the book of the prophet Enoch, and he came and he was speaking against the fallen angels and all these angels that was mixing with all these people, these humans, because these angels started lusting after the humans. The angels started lusting after humans because God, when we go, I listen to this dude, y'all, and bag it up. I listen to this dude, Tommy. Tommy A. He a prophet. He a international prophet. Me, I feel like I'm a local prophet. So if anything going on in the city, he gonna let me know. He might show me other little stuff going on that might be dealing with the weather worldwide, stuff like that. But I kind of zoomed in mostly on my city. So if it's something going on in my city, y'all gonna know about it. He's international. And his name Tommy A. I just call him Tommy A. because I can't pronounce the last name. He was actually speaking on this. He said God gave him a vision 10 years ago dealing with aliens and all that stuff, and how it's going to be an increase and all that. But while he was doing the prophecy, he couldn't do nothing but stop laughing. He couldn't stop laughing about the reality of it all. And he was just, and I'm just reiterating what he was saying. But he was just saying that. And I might have posted on my page too, so check it out if y'all ain't checked it out. He talk about stuff coming into the seasons and stuff like that, y'all. So, but he was actually speaking on all this stuff that was going on, and he was saying God gave him this revelation like 10 years ago, and now it's the time to speak on it, because now God's saying it's going to be an increase of aliens and stuff like that. So now it's the time for him to speak on all of this that God has been showing him for over like 10 years now. And he was just speaking on the angels, and he was just saying that a third of the angels rebelled against God. A third of the angels rebelled against God. And when these angels rebelled against God, Satan, they all rebelled with Satan. But he said those weren't the only angels that rebelled. He said it was another group of angels that rebelled against God. And these angels began to sleep with the sons of man. Began to sleep with us humans. And that's how they came up with Nephilims. That's how you got a whole new species that came out of them rebelling and lusting after men. And they started actually having kids with men and just procreating with men and mixing with men, and God ended up destroying all that in the midst of all that. Now Enoch's talking about that. Enoch's talking about all this right here that I'm talking about, the book of Enoch. And so basically, the prophet that I was listening to named Tommy, he was just saying that angels are not perfect in nature. Like we in our church and stuff, we preach that all these angels perfect, and they just don't, they just do what God tell them to do and all that. But clearly, the Bible show you that these angels, they rebel. And I went to God and I asked him, I said, well, God, why do they teach that these angels do not have free will? They tell us that the difference between us and them is that we have free will, they don't. And if they don't have free will, how did they choose to rebel against you in heaven and get cast out of heaven? And how did they choose to rebel and start mixing with these humans and creating these whole new species of humans or hybrids? I call them hybrids. Like, how did all that go on if they're just designed for a purpose and you only do your purpose and this only thing you do and this how you was created? Like, how are they even deciding and making a choice to even rebel? God said he going to answer that for me, but he said it's going to be a couple of years from now. He said he's not going to answer that right now, but a couple of years from now, he will answer that. Huh?
Not the problem.
What is the problem? Why do mama always got to fix all the problems? Why?
Because I can't reach it, because I'm scared I will touch the poison ivy.
You scared you're going to touch the poison ivy?
Yeah, it's over there.
What is it?
The stuff you use to paint.
Okay, I look for it. So you want me to touch the poison ivy?
Yeah.
And you want me, the mama. Like, why?
Yeah.
You don't want to touch the poison ivy, but you want me to do it, though.
Yeah.
See? Y'all do me wrong.
No, we
Y'all do y'all
right.
mama wrong.
We do it right.
Why
We
would you
do
come to
it
me and
right.
ask me to touch the poison ivy and get the stuff out the poison ivy and you don't want to do it though?
You should have trimmed it then.
Huh?
You should have got the poison out. The poison ivy out there.
What make you think I want to do all this?
Because you have to handle responsibility of
I
that.
supposed to be the responsible. Okay, but you not supposed to be responsible. It's just supposed to be me.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I get it now. I'll help you in a little bit, Corey.
A little bit. I don't like a little bit.
But yeah, so I was asking God about these angels and this rebellion, and I was just saying in so many words that you know, if why is the church teaching us this one way or this
Mind if I have your key? It's just nothing. Just want keys so I can felt a fluffy bunny.
No, not right now. But I was asking him about it. I was asking him about the rebellion of angels. I was asking him, like, you know, church teaches that, you know, angels don't rebel. You created them for a purpose. They fulfill their purpose, whatever you created them to do. And then you got this group of angels that rebelled against you. And then not only that, you had a whole nother group of angels. And the prophet dude said these angels, this group of classification of angels was called watchers. And they just supposed to have been watching, you know, just the affairs of what's going on earth, but instead they end up actually lusting after the humans of the earth, and at that point they just made a choice to rebel. Another rebellion had happened at that point. So, you know, he was just saying that the third of angels that fell wasn't the only angels that rebelled. Like, it was more than one type of rebellion that occurred. And that's kind of what he was stressing and speaking out, y'all. So God, he'll come to me about more, because he's been speaking to me. He actually came to me as I was like reading about Enoch, and then I listened to him, then I fell asleep, and then I had this vision. No, I can't even go back and think what I even drink when the vision right there. I sure did have a vision right when all that was going on. Get that out the way, yeah. She got water all over everything. But yeah, so I did end up having a vision behind all of that. I looked at the dude Revelation. I was reading Enoch, then I fell asleep, then I had a vision. I had to go back to see what that vision even was, and then I recently had a vision about on Saturday the 7th that I can't disclose. That I did send y'all a text message. This all I can say, and all I can show y'all is how my daughter be talking to her mama about these visions, because God be talking to her about these visions, and it's in your face, and it's in your face. I'm like, if it's in my face, well, I don't see it. So yeah, so I'm on it right now. I'm reading about Noah and the days of Noah, because we going back into the days of Noah, so it's gonna be way more encounters, spiritual encounters. I think it was a lot more spiritual encounters during the days of Noah. So I'm reading about that now. So that's the only thing that I got going on, y'all. I'm just speaking, saying hey to everybody. What is going on? I don't want everything to be bad, but I've been assigned to do warnings. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted if something to go on. I'm trying to think mentally, but I ain't nothing there, y'all. So I'm just like stalling. I'm like, is anything gonna come to me right now? My mind just completely blank. So I'm just chilling with my kids and stuff and to get them ready. I gotta get ready, and I was just trying to say hey without just having a bad word. Also, yeah, the dude, you know, on his page, I think it's called The Last Days. I do listen to him. I don't listen to very few people. I listen to him. If he posts anything, I'm probably going to share it on my page. Very important information, what he talking about. So he talked about the year 2024. God says it's going to be a great outpouring of blessings. Now, sometimes God say, okay, this is for my children. And then sometimes he just say, okay, I'm finna bless everybody. So I don't know who's all going to be in this huge outpouring of blessings. I know I'm in it. Now, I don't know the dynamics of everything else going on, because he been speaking to me about 24. And I had did a repost, and I had just posted about the number 24, which deal with 2024. It deal with a lot of other stuff too, but 2024 is a number that it deal with. And I had just did a repost recently to show you that I already been speaking about 24. And I've been doing videos way back and posts way back before even then talking about 2024. That when God get ready and this outpouring of blessings happen, I'm going to do a repost on all that to let you know it's already been spoken. So he do speak on 2024. He said it's going to be a good year. He said 2025, he can't say 2025 is going to be good, but God, he getting us a break. 2024, we're going to have a good year. We do got to get through the rest of this 2023. So we halfway into 2023. Finna go into, if we make it to 2024, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good year. 2024 is going to be a good year, y'all. And me, I'm just reaping my harvest right now. So I'm just getting what's mine. Give me. That's my mindset right now. Just give me. So spiritually, I'm just receiving the fruits of my hard labor. Like everything is just finally paying off for me right now. So I'm in a different cycle of life from most people. I'm in a different cycle of life where God is just giving. And I'm like, it's time for it, because I done sacrificed and done a lot for it, y'all. So that's where I'm at. Other people might be going through other cycles of where they at in this cycle of life. So that's just the cycle I'm at. So 2024 gonna be good for me. 2024 is just gonna be a good year for me. So and like I said, the dude said it's gonna be a great outpouring of blessings. So I'm sure it's gonna be others. I know he's personally kind to me, told me 2024 gonna be good for me. So that's why I say for me. Now, you know, the other dude that I do listen to say it's gonna be an outpouring for others. So okay, but I can only speak what's been told to me. But I'm sharing what he speak, because I'm in alignment with him spiritually through my discernment. So if he says it's an outpouring coming, guess what? It's an outpouring coming. And that's all I gotta say, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day and be blessed. Get in your word. Get your hard copy Bible. Y'all gonna see these hard copy Bibles gonna be worth more than gold. The value of hard copy Bibles in the future is gonna be worth more than the value of gold. Get y'all a hard copy Bible, because you're not gonna have the word. It's gonna be like, you got to have the word in you, really, because it's gonna get to the point where they're gonna be prosecuting you for having the Bible. Now they're using AI to alter all the Bibles and change all the Bibles. So even if you do electronic and you click on, you're going to get a different interpretation. And sometimes they might even remove the words, and it's a reason for that. So get you a hard copy Bible so can't nobody alter your words. You got the spirit of AI. You got the spirit of Antichrist in the AI, and then they probably be telling you the Bible. How you going to have the Antichrist spirit telling you what's in the Bible? You up there just seeking knowledge from this AI, and the AI is against God. How is that going to have any truth to it? Anything you can actually stand on? It's not. So get y'all a hard copy Bible. Get y'all a water. Get y'all a generator. I already told my kids, I'm like, we ain't got too much of the summer left. So we got through this hot summer. But we do have this winter coming up. I told my kids, I do feel like it's going to be a bad winter. I feel like everything I spoke on at the beginning of the year, when we was dealing with winter, is what we finna go right back into. So try to get ready for the winter, y'all, and do what y'all need to do with that. And that's all I gotta say. And I'll talk to y'all later. Oh yeah, the vision just came to me. As soon as I get in my bed, the vision came. When I was sitting outside, it didn't even come to me. But the vision that came to me when I was laying down and I was dealing with Noah, it's like it's gonna be an increase in death due to surgery. It's gonna be an increase in death due to surgery. And this vision that I had, it was like everybody was getting surgery. Men were getting surgery, women were getting surgery. Everybody was like getting these surgeries. But the thing about it was these people weren't surviving the surgery. like them being woke before surgery was the last time they was gonna be woke. Like these people was not surviving their surgeries in this vision that I had. So it's just gonna be an increase in death due to surgeries. It's just gonna be an increase in death due to surgeries. I just think that I seen that after I had the vision about Noah and all that. I seen the vision where these people, everybody's gonna be running to get surgery. Like everybody, like it's gonna be like you think it's bad now with people getting surgery. It's gonna be a whole increase, and it's gonna target the males, females, everybody's just gonna be running getting these surgeries. But these people is not gonna be surviving these surgeries. So they're gonna be going in with the mindset of, ooh, I'm gonna have the surgery, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna come out, and they don't even wake up after surgeries. So that's what I think, y'all. So that's what God was showing me. In the quick vision that he had gave me, it was just everybody was just having these surgeries, but these people is not finna be living through these surgeries that they running to get. It's finna be it's finna be an increase in death behind the surgery. Like you gonna be going in and in your mind, you can be like, oh, I'm just gonna have surgery, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm like everybody in their minds is like already planning how everything gonna be after the surgery. But they just don't know that surgery is gonna be what take them out. It's gonna be the surgery. So that's what I think in the vision. That's what God showed me. There's gonna be an increase, and it's gonna be an increase in death, and it's gonna be due to people running to get these surgeries. They're not gonna be surviving the surgeries. And that's all I gotta say. And I'll talk to y'all soon. This just real quick on the back end, about what I was saying earlier about the angels and stuff like that. Because out of all of God's creation, God created us in his image, in his likeness. So I feel like some of his creation became envious of us because we were specially designed, and we was the only creation that was designed in the image of the creator and the likeness of the creator. So I feel like some of the angels, like, the angels began to lust after us because of that, for per se. Like this just me talking, but part of me is just like going back to, the desires of like the rebellion of the angels and stuff. Everything just came from jealousy and stuff like that, because God decided that he was going to create a species in his likeness and his image, and we were created in his likeness and his image, and that upset Satan. Not only did it upset Satan, a third of the angels became mad because he decided that he wanted to create us in his likeness and his image. So when I look at Noah and how the angels began to lust after the men, and I was like, well, God, did they lust after the men because we was created in your image? So they started to, like, in a perverted way, lust after us for that reason. I was speaking on, like the perversion of these daddies with their daughters. And I was just saying that God, we were deep in thought, and I think a question came up about daddies and them actually lusting after their daughters. And during that revelation, God said that sometimes the men see the mothers in the child. So them seeing the mamas in their kids make them at a certain point desire their kids, and so to speak. And so I was like, is that the same concept? Like when the angels, some of them, when they see us humans, they desire us because they see you in us, and they like, ooh, the creator. Even though it's been hidden from us, because a lot of us don't know what's actually in us and what all it means to be created in his likeness, in his image. Because if you knew what it meant to be in his likeness, in his image, you wouldn't be doing surgery to alter his likeness and his image in you. You wouldn't be doing it. Like, the value depreciated at that point. If your daddy, and the way y'all identify each other is he got a certain type of nose. He got a real big nose. And you go, and your nose just like your daddy nose. But you go and you alter your nose, and you make your nose smaller than your daddy. So now you're not even in the image of your daddy anymore, because one distinct quality of your daddy was the specific nose that you had. But you feel like, well, this nose, it's just not like, you just don't know the value of being in the image of your daddy, and the fact that y'all got the same nose. And so you go and you change your nose, and you think you changing your nose make you a better person. But it actually took away and stripped you of the image and identity of your daddy, because the one distinct characteristic that you had was this nose that you and your daddy got that look alike. So I feel like when people have surgeries and they alter their bodies, they are stripping themselves of their image and identity in Christ. You're stripping your identity in Christ when you alter. It's the same way. Like, in my mind, it's the same way. So I'm like, if God created me in his likeness and his image, what you see is what you get. Because I'm in the image of my daddy. So it ain't nothing I need to alter. Now, it might be some stuff I want to improve. So if it's something I want to improve, go to the gym. Go to the gym, get what you want. But all that, I want to make myself, and I want to do all this extra stuff. It's like the value depreciate, because now the more surgery you do, the more you're pulled away from the image and likeness of your father who created you. You know, if he created you and you got this certain, and you supposed to be created in his image, and you alter that, you're not created in his image no more. So me and my dad, we got the same nose. And I go and I'm like, oh, I want to make my nose like this, like that. So I go and alter my whole nose. I'm not going to be in my daddy's image no more at that point. Because I done took the one distinct characteristic and altered it to please me. So that's how I feel about surgery. So that's why I'm strongly against it. Especially for cosmetic reasons, because I just feel like if God say in his word he created us in his likeness and his image, why am I going trying to alter anything that he didn't put in me and change anything that he didn't, anything dealing physically with myself? Because I'm created in his likeness and in his image. So I ain't trying to, if it's something I want to improve, okay, I go to the gym and improve and work out and do what I got to do for what I want. But as far as like altering, I feel like you strip yourself of your image in God at that point, because you have altered the image that he created you in, and he created you in his image. So that's what I was speaking to him about, and this was kind of in my spirit right now. If God come to me and give me more revelation, I speak on it. But I was like, the reason why, you know, these angels, because you got these aliens, you got everybody that's lusting after us humans, and they're trying to create this illusion of coexisting, and coexist means to live peacefully, and it's no coexisting. So with everything going on, I'm like, and y'all and us humans, we don't even know what value we hold just being created in God's likeness and image. Out of everything he created on this earth, out of all creation, he decided, let's make man in our image. Let's make him in our likeness. And he decided to do that with us humans. And we got a lot of friction and a lot of hate just because he decided that he wanted to create us in his image. And we just not knowing what all that really means to walk in his likeness and to be created in his likeness and his image. We just not even understanding the dynamics and the power in there for us to be connected directly to the creator of all creations. You know, we just not understanding the dynamics and the power and all that right now. And it's kind of being suppressed. So I was speaking to him about that and the angels and them and what's going on. Because it's kind of going back into that. You got the Nephilims and they trying to like bring them back to life, because they do have their DNA. So they trying to bring them back to life. And it's just a whole lot of stuff that's just going on. But God just led me to read Enoch. That's why I said if y'all wanted to just get in depth about everything that was going on, so you can kind of have clarity about what we finna go into, read Enoch. But I was just asking God, do it have anything to do with us being created in his likeness and image? All this is going on with other creations that he created, but it wasn't in his likeness and image. Because we created in his likeness and image. They not created in his likeness and image. And is it some kind of like desire and like, ooh, because when people see you, they seeing God, they seeing the creator in you. Even if you don't see the creator in yourself, other species see the creator in you. And they're drawn to that. And you just don't understand what you even walking with just to be created in God's likeness and image. You just not even understanding the dynamics of that. So yeah, so that's what he taught me about. I just get with y'all when God come to me about something else. He did come to me in a vision. He did come to me when once I saw about the prophet, the Tommy A dude. And then when I had read a little bit of Enoch, I went into a deep sleep. And God came to me in that deep sleep. And at this point, I was just asking him about Noah. So when it come back to me, I do a video on it. And I just talk to y'all later.